Can you reverse kidney disease? In this video, I will answer the 4 most important questions about reversing chronic kidney disease. These questions will tell if you can actually reverse kidney disease and how. Hello, this is Tony Bennett. Welcome to Double O Kidney. Now, if you have chronic kidney disease, CKD in short, knowing the answers to the 4 questions of today's video may be decisive. I learned this lesson the hard way. I'm a kidney disease patient, just like you. I work in a hospital. I'm not a doctor, I'm part of the assistive personnel. For years, I was so scared by doctors that I avoided basically any contact with them, including doing blood analysis and tests, even when I wasn't feeling so well, until something went awfully wrong with my kidney health and, well, my kidneys almost failed. I say almost because I was in the stage 4 of CKD at the time. My kidney function was decreasing very fast and my doctor told me to start thinking about starting dialysis or finding a donor for a transplant. CKD only goes in one direction, my doctor told me, from bad to worse. He actually gave me very few information. He never told me about following a specific diet for kidney disease, about herbal treatments, or about how to correctly read and understand my analysis. What he basically told me is that there are only 3 options for a patient in the advanced stage of chronic kidney disease: dialysis, a transplant, or death. That was one of the scariest conversations in my life. I kept thinking, I'm too young for this, there must be an error. Maybe they got the wrong numbers in the analysis. But they didn't, and I knew that I was just in denial. But if I'm still here and I'm not on dialysis, it's because what my doctor told me about the 3 options was actually not true. There's a 4th option, and this is something I wish I knew sooner. But I was able to find hope in the possibility of a better outcome after I found out about the 4 questions to reverse kidney disease. The 4 questions I'm talking about today. Yes, I found something really amazing that changed my life when I started asking the right question. And the first question I asked was, question number 1. What types of kidney disease can be reversed? Now, kidney disease is a very broad term used to describe a lot of different problems and illnesses. If you have kidney stones, that's a type of kidney disease. If you have acute kidney failure, you have kidney disease too. If you got a UTI that causes a kidney infection, well, that could be another type of kidney disease. But that's not what we're talking about today. Also, there are for sure some types of chronic kidney disease that cannot be improved, and I'm talking about genetic conditions like polycystic kidney disease and Alport syndrome. If you are suffering from one of these, unfortunately your options are actually pretty limited. You can alleviate the symptoms and you can find a treatment to help, but reversing these genetic conditions is not possible with today's medicine. There may be working cures in the near future, who knows. On the other hand, the largest percentage of people suffering from CKD got it from high blood pressure like myself or from diabetes. This is what I will be focusing on today. Now, if you know anyone suffering from chronic kidney disease, please share this video with them so this could help them too. Okay, when these conditions, diabetes and high blood pressure, go untreated for too many years, the damage they cause to the kidneys actually causes chronic kidney disease. Now, if your CKD is caused by diabetes or high blood pressure and not from a genetic condition, the chances of reversing it are a lot higher. So we already identified a big difference between what types of kidney disease can be reversed and what types cannot. But there's another question, even more important, we need to answer right now. Question number 2. What do you need to know to reverse kidney disease? Now, I know that for a lot of you watching me right now, the terms I've used are totally familiar. You might know exactly well what I'm talking about if I talk about diabetic kidney disease or polycystic kidney disease, but other people may not know this well what I'm talking about. If you're in the first group, good for you. You are already way ahead in your battle with CKD. But don't stop watching this video, things are going to get more interesting now. If you're in the second group, don't worry, you already did the right things starting to search for information and watching this video here on Double Kidney. Because you're trying to learn. So, ask in comment section about the things and words you don't understand about this video. I know that Catherine always answers all the comments. She's putting a lot of effort in this channel, so don't forget to subscribe. And watch the others video here. There's a lot to learn. But let's move on. Question number 3. Who can reverse their chronic kidney disease? The who is a really important question today. There are people who can reverse their kidney disease and people who can't. I'm telling you this because about 1 in 10 Americans have chronic kidney disease. That's a really high number of people. Now, the even scarier part is that only 10% of them know they have it. Yes, only 10% of the people suffering from CKD know they have CKD. So, if you have been diagnosed, in a way, you are already lucky to know you have it. You could have it without knowing, without being able to do anything about it. So, all those unlucky people that don't know they have kidney disease, for sure they can reverse it and they can't improve their kidney function. Chronic kidney disease is called the silent killer because a lot of the people suffering from this terrifying disease don't know they have disease. It's basically what happened to me. The symptoms of kidney disease are so few that people very often do not notice they have a very serious illness until the advanced stages of the disease. This happened to me too. When I was finally diagnosed with CKD, I was already in stage 4. So if you have been diagnosed, if you know you have it, consider yourself somewhat lucky. Things could have been even worse if you didn't know you have it. Another very important thing to understand is that only people who actually want to fight the disease by reading about it and getting informed can actually beat it. You cannot beat kidney disease if you don't understand it. This is something that almost killed me, so forgive me if I'm too direct on this one. If you are too scared to start reading a book about kidney disease or to ask questions or to do research on the internet, maybe watch a few videos about it, there's no way you are going to beat kidney disease. So, to answer the question who can reverse chronic kidney disease, only people willing to learn and to actually fight this terrible illness have a chance to reverse it. Knowledge is power and it will be your greatest strength in fighting kidney disease. Question number 4. Are there people who actually reversed chronic kidney disease? Yes, there are people who did it. I'm one of them. I followed a special program made for people like us suffering from CKD. Now, I'm not the first one to get this kind of results from this program. Actually, there are people here on Double Kidney that did the same. So if you want to know if there are people who actually reverse chronic kidney disease, I will read you a couple of comments here on Double Kidney because I feel like that's the only good answer to this question. This is a comment from a user called Christian Larisky. He posted it in my first video here, where I talked about the program I followed to reverse my kidney disease and to lower creatinine levels. He says, I'm using the same program you showed in the end of the video. I've been following it for 3 months and my GFR went from 20 to 29. I recommend it to everyone. It seems like he found out about this program before I did. Another comment talking about the same thing. I actually use the program she talks about in the end of the video. It helped me a lot with my kidney disease. I've used it for 6 months now and my GFR went from 25 to 33. I'm in stage 3 now. And another, the program she talks about in the end of the video actually works. My father is using it and is really happy about it. He says his creatinine has never been so low in the last 10 years. Now, I could go on for an hour reading comments. There are a lot of people that actually use the same program I've used to reverse my kidney disease. People like you, people that maybe are watching me right now, people that after starting using this program were able to get their lives back like I did. This is the program. Try it, won't cost you anything, because if it doesn't work you can have your money back. You can find it clicking here.